Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Hopefully everything's working. It's been a little bit of time since I last streamed, but today we're here playing the latest Nazi Zombies map, because one of the things that I've done on my channel since literally, I think, the days of Black Ops 1, every single time a brand new map comes out, this is the time I like to pick up a little bit of zombies, play it for like a day or two, and my very first ever map attempt, I've streamed ever since, again, the very first Black Ops, like Call of the Dead, and I figured why not do that today with the Darkest Shore, the brand new zombies map which came out, and it involves a shore that's maybe dark, I assume. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We're gonna I have to like I guess how do we play solo on this one? Because again, I've said this before, I'll say it again, I usually play solo in pretty much every game that I do play, and I guess we gotta work out how to do that here. I guess custom match, and then we play by ourselves, so join in progress, not allowed, and then let's do this. Okay, so my bad. Darkest Shore, got a sea fortress and a keystone and a Kriegsmarine. Sounds good to me. Let's do this. Let's start the game and let's do this for real now. So we're gonna use. It's been so long since I played this. Like zombies got a bit kind of like not pay to win, but pay to defeat the point of the game. So makes you feel a little bit silly because the whole revive system. So it's been a while since I've even played it, but we'll pick our class which has a 1911 because it's hard to go wrong with that, and we're going to go over this, shall we? So let's go! Hello everyone in the live stream chat, by the way. Hi, hello. Hope you're having an excellent Tuesday, because mine was going so good I forgot it was Tuesday. I mean, how's your day been, Toycats, the Swelly Hamster? It's been surprisingly good, actually. It's been a very good, I'd say it's been a very good day. That's the simplest explanation. And we got a cutscene here. Again, that's not my interest. Like, I don't play zombies for the storyline. Oh, big thank you though, a little less 16 pixels for the £2 super chat and the obviously the Ocelot riding the llama. And they say, how is your fake pot noodle? So I had something called cup noodle. I think it's either the Japanese or the Singaporean version of pot noodle. Is there no way to skip this? Please don't make me watch the people on the boats. But yeah, big thank you for the £2 super chat. My fake pot noodle was good, although I think again it's like better quality than a pot noodle. Again, in my experience, that thing was like way better. Maybe my experience is wrong. What do I know? I'm just an internet cat. But that's that. Also, big thank you, Mary Maniac, for the £1 super chat. The donation controls I'm rolling to get money fuel itself. Back in my day, TVs were cubes. Computers ran off Windows 2000. Plus, minimal consoles had internet access. Can we get Facecam? The only issue with Facecam today is my thing's all set up for Geography of Toycat right now, and it's like, you know, I can set it up, but like everything that's required to like do that isn't like correctly here. So sadly, the answer's like it should be yes, but it is no. So my bad, dude. So anyway, thank you anyway for the super chat. Well, that was a donation. Sorry, technically different super chat, but like I'm sure some of you don't care. Oh, I guess we should probably just like smash all these zombies. Because by the way, this is a unique zombie map. We start with like a billion zombies on the beach, because I guess this is like D-Day, but like Z-Day, am I right? We actually have to really watch out for this little area we're trapped in. Oh, we got unlimited ammo already though. So, by the way, read in the chat, keep an eye on things. How was Singapore? Oh yeah, Singapore was wonderful. It was one of the best. It's one of the most recommendable places I think I've ever been. Although it was terrible for me. I loved it anyway. Like, cause just heat, man. Like, there's only so much heat I can deal with in my life. Like, okay, you know, some people, they hate the UK because they're like, oh, it's so cold all the time. But like, you know, it's not like I ever particularly think like, oh yeah, the cold is the best. But after going somewhere where it's like, you know, just absurdly hot all the time, I really appreciate just how like not hot the UK is. It's like how you don't appreciate, you can't see the forest through all the trees. It's the same thing. Oh, there was an LMG here the whole time I could have used. Well, my bad. I guess we'll use it. I guess we can just be a turret man this round. Maybe that's what we can be the entire game. Again, I'm not too certain how we're meant to do this. But, I mean, just kind of playing it by ear. Oh, that wasn't even round 1. That was round 0. -1. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Maybe I should have watched that boat cutscene. Maybe it'd explain exactly what's going on here. But still, it's kind of good. So yeah, this game, it's worth noting that every other zombies game was like way less dark than this one. So if you go into this expecting like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a happy fun party time, I don't think that's the experience you're necessarily gonna get. So let's get some leap and blitz going on in here. I mean, again, like I said, the reason I stopped playing this game is because the moment I realized that like your success depended on like having those self revives, I don't know. I don't know what it is with games and trying to remove your ability to feel accomplished and trying to turn into something to be paid for. But as soon as the game does that to me, it's like, well, I do not care to play you anymore. Like I guess like the problem is I guess some number of people don't feel that way. Like I guess honestly what it must be is like there is enough people out there with a lot of money that are just like, actually, yeah, I can drop $10 every week, you know, just to unlimited revives, and I mean that must be true for enough people. So, I mean, whatever. It's a thing. It's a thing. I could talk about microtransactions all day, but I've got a rant video coming up this week that's actually about those. So instead, we'll just kind of chill on this beach, doing what we're doing. Zombies is the only good thing in WW2. I mean, it's weird. Oh. Has anyone else ever seen that before? LAN cable not connected? Seriously? I've had this issue before, haven't I? But the game just disconnects you instantly, like. I was playing a solo game! What? Why? Oh! You know, I always say, it's got, I guess we'll play, like, technically local. I guess my internet cable's having weird issues again. I really need to just get a different Ethernet cable, because apparently it's such a serious issue that it's like unplugging, replugging. Haven't seen that one before, so I guess we're doing this slightly differently. Also, this one's got a skull next to it. Interesting. Let's try this one again then, shall we? Oh! Your sign-in status has changed. Okay, let's try that again then, shall we? See, maybe I just need to unplug entirely from the internet. That's the saddest thing I've ever, like, what just happened there? It's like Area 51 in Moon, says John Tzeki. I really liked Area 51 in Moon. I liked that a lot. Like, I had so much fun with that one. Anyway, let's create match. Let's hope it doesn't change my sign-in status again. Because if like being disconnected from the internet like ruins me here, then that's just too much, you know. Oh, and if I play offline, I get access to everything. It's like having cheats, you know. I can be like, you know, actually, I'd like to have no damage from my own explosives. Guess what can do that? I'd like to have, I don't even know like which one of these are even good things, but there we go. Okay, we're good. Let's just pick a new weapon, I guess, because we can pick any. We can start with any rifle we want to as well. We can just be like, let's start with a sniper. Sure, let's do it. Okay, there we go. So really, that was a benefit. We get to play offline. With my custom class. Let's do this. Start match. Wow. I just got an Ethernet connection today. It's so much better. Yeah, this is okay. Pro tip, pro tip. So again, I work in networking, so it literally kills me the way people think wireless is the future. Because wireless is the future. But if you need performance from anything, you always want to go wired. And dang right, as he was replying to my statement. But it's just a really it's okay. Got destroyed by his internet. Yeah, my PS4 has really weird internet connectivity issues. Like the port, like my cable is stuck in the port, and I can't take it out. So I just like leave it in and then hope it doesn't cause issues. And then it caused issues, so my bad. Or it's bad. Cannot share not enough jolts. I shared jolts? With who? Who did I just give jolts to? Okay, interesting. Either way, we're going to do some sniping on this beach, or I guess we'll just do this again. It's like someone said, it's like the level on Moon. Oh, this thing has limited ammo. Okay, so I can't just continuously use it. But it is kind of fun to do this, like it's satisfying. You gotta give it that, nothing else. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So yeah, so as someone who does a lot of networking, it does kill me a little bit when people like exclusively use wireless connections, because like you're always gonna get a better thing with wired, because you gotta think about it. Like wireless, you're trying to send the exact same signal using the air. The air might seem like it's a good way to do things, but the air is a pretty congested media, and you're relying on. Again, you've got to make sure that both the air, all the walls you're going through, is uncongested. Then both the network card on the receiving end and the sending end have to be good. And it's like, you know, you could just send this through a cable and the information would go from one end straight to the other one. It's just like, that would happen. Also, I kind of like that we get to snipe on round one. I've never done this before. See, this is the beautiful thing about playing this game offline. It's apparently just same game, but like slightly better, because there's none of the same like... that Liebenblitz stuff. You know, yeah, this is the solution. Just disconnect from the internet. What a weird bad place. So pro tip number 1 is if you're gonna like be connected, always use wired. If you're gonna like have a game with internet connectivity, you know, actually, if you're gonna be connected, use wires, but don't be connected. Apparently, it just works better. Hey, so against the Sejuki, hello. So again, the connection failing is obviously not due to the cords, but due to the goblins, says Chuck Yoshi 64. I mean, you're called Chuck Yoshi 64, but you know, I'll trust your networking advice regardless. I like that. I like that. Big thank you, by the way, Mary Maniac, for the £1 super chat. They're always such big messages, so they don't show up on screen, man. You gotta size down those messages. So okay, do you remember using CRT TVs, CRT monitors, and Windows 2000, as well as 5 MB internet speeds? So it's interesting because yeah, Cube TVs. It's the moment, like, for the longest time, you know, used to call like a TV that wasn't like a big box, like a flat screen TV. That was like a selling point. Like, wow, this TV is a flat screen TV. Like, the screen isn't a box. How does that even work? And it was mostly computer monitors at first, and now it's like an everything thing. So I do remember CRT TVs. My first Windows, though, it was like 97 or something. I never used 2000. I went straight to XP. And XP seemed like such a revolution in computing. Like, wow, everything just like looks normal and futuristic. I guess futuristic instead of normal, I guess. But still, oh, there's a zombie behind me. But still, it was like a revolution at the time. Let's check which power I have. Ah, it's that one. Oh, and they all get frozen based on that. So then I can pull out my shovel if I want to. And I just whack it a few times. I mean, it's probably not the most efficient way to do things. But it works. Oh, man. Okay, we're just going to do this bit by bit. Stab him 1-1-1. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Throw a grenade because my eyes hurt a little bit. And, oh yeah, back to what I was saying. So, Singapore is hot. Would recommend it to everyone who, like, complains non-stop about heat. Again, I guess there's some number of people in the world that prefer hot to cold, and some people who prefer cold to hot. And if you like hot countries, then there is lots of them out there. But I mean, you're gonna appreciate cold countries a lot more after that. I think it must be like a grass is always greener thing, where like, oh, I can't go this way. Requires power. I think it must be a grass is always greener on the other side kind of thing, where if you're from like a crazy hot country, the cold is the good feeling. Whereas if you're from a crazy cold country, the hot is the good thing. In the same way, if you're from a city, you dream about going to the, you know, the outskirts. Actually, that's the opposite of true. If you're from a city, you like cities, and if you're from like some rural farm somewhere, you don't understand why people like cities. So, you know, maybe I was wrong on that. I'm bored, spelt wrong. What should I make a picture of? Says Ender King 360. You should make a picture of you hanging out with I don't know, a school of llamas. They're not called a school. They're probably a pack, right? Oh, okay. Gotta be careful here. So we're gonna go through here, and we're gonna like explore the map a bit. Because again, the first room's always fun in these maps, but that's not what it's all about. It's mostly about going beyond that. So, by the way, I like to quick scope in zombies. Like, no particular good reason why. It's just like, it's a bit of fun, and if we got a sniper anyway, might as well quick scope, right? Which, for the record, wouldn't recommend a sniper as a first weapon because you get way less points. It's just kind of a fun weapon. Like, I mean, that's why most people probably use this if they do. Again, I don't think many people do, but if they do use it, it's 100% for the lols. There is no serious intent to this whole thing. So, oh, let's take this out. Windows XP is the first thing I use. It seems so old now. Yeah, it's really interesting actually. What we're talking about, like how some people people like things that are how they are right now and things the opposite of how they are right now. But one of the things I find interesting is the fact that like when a new thing comes out, it just makes the old things look bad. And if nothing new ever came out again, like, we'd be stuck on the same level we are right now, but that would be kind of a good thing in a way. Oh, man, we missed. Okay, I guess it's no scope only round. Like, I was thinking about this. Like, if there's a zombie apocalypse, there'd never be another version of Android again. There'd never be there'd never be another Minecraft update again. You know, there'd never be another one of these things, and our current peak would be our forever peak, you know? There would never be another one of these things. It would just always be the way it is right now. And that makes me think, like, seriously hard, like, things only seem like, at some point in time, oh look, Hangman, but at some point in time, we're gonna just assume things are always getting better and that the current thing sucks because you know the next thing's around the corner. Like, I think that's happened with phones already. Like, a new phone doesn't even look sleek to me anymore. Like, if you look at the iPhone X, for instance, you look at it and you think, you know what's gonna look really good? The iPhone X2 or the iPhone 2X or whatever. You could say that new iPhone's gonna look 2X as good. But no, I think we're at the point where, like, technology looks bad the moment it comes out, and then you expect it to get better later. But at some point that becomes a problem, because what if the iPhone 2X looks terrible because you're like, you know, I think the iPhone 3X is going to be good. Same with Galaxy, actually. I think since the S3, I've always thought to myself, this phone is the opposite, I guess, but this phone is good enough. Any upgrades to this are purely superficial. And I mean, you can argue whether that's true or not. Actually, go back, Google it right now if you're not into phones. Galaxy S3. It's a 5-year-old smartphone, 6-year-old smartphone. Still would look pretty okay in today's environment, I'd say. Also, big thank you, Catherine Caramena, for the $5 New Zealand super chat. Really appreciate the support with the smiling faces, or the grinning faces. Technically, grinning is different to smiling. Like, you know, like you can smile to mean like a billion things, but you can only really grin to be like really happy. You can't ever like sarcastically grin. I don't think anyway. I'm not an expert on the grin. I'm gonna have to admit, be honest with you there. Also, the map got very foggy. I mean, this is what it would look like if we were running on a PS3, or it's some special map event. Like, well, the zombies can't see either, so I guess that's good. And electrical attack on reload? No, thank you. But I guess we'll just like hold up in the corner again. I mean, the zombies seem pretty slowed down, and we'll just let them do their thing. I remember using Windows XP in school on an RM branded computer. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's weird how many brands don't exist past that time too. Like again, you know, when you think of like a 5-year-old version of Windows is synonymous with being 5 years old. But the fact that Windows has existed as the dominant PC operating system for so many years is kind of a weird little thing. And also, it's kind of weird actually that even though Windows is still the dominant PC operating system, it's slowly fading to be not the most notable OS as like phones. Anyway, we could talk about tech all day, and we do so every stream. I guess we should talk about zombies, because I mean, like, I am here playing zombies. Fun fact, you might not have spotted. It's very tricky to see piece of information. I do know, but I am in fact playing zombies. So yeah, I guess I should talk more about my opinion. Oh no, I'm dead. It's over. I got trapped between a rock and a hard place. I'm somehow alive, even though I don't remember buying like a perk to keep me alive longer. Okay. Well, I jinxed that, didn't I? had to say something. Had to be like, you know, somehow survive that. That's how you somehow not survive something. I guess maybe I started with like the armor on my life or something. Like maybe it was a perk or something like that. I'm not entirely certain, but I regret saying this. Okay, going for another door. Gotta just fire, get them off my back. We're running through some bunkers, but like my screen is very red, so I can see next to nothing right now. Oh, it leads back to the hangman. Oh no, it leads back to the room with this again. So I guess I need to go buy some of this, which I didn't buy the first time, but apparently had anyway. And we need to go to the beach. And that means there's power around here somewhere we gotta go use. As technology advances, the advancements become less and less noticeable. I don't know, I feel like because technology is advancing faster and faster, it's always advancing in ways we don't predict. Like, my favorite thing is looking back at how we used to imagine the future would be. Even 10 years ago, but like if you go back 50 years ago, we used to think by now everyone would have their own personal plane, and then like 30 years ago we thought flying cars. Now realistically you think there's going to be a future where we don't have cars, that we have to drive ourselves. Like, actually wait, I just realized, like autonomous cars, like cars that drive themselves, because oh, there's the power. Yeah, that was easy. Cars that drive themselves, that's the solution to the whole like flying car problem. Because with flying cars, like people can't even drive cars in 2 directions, right? Like people are bad at driving. I think it's fair to suggest. So obviously, you know, how they drive in 3 dimensions. Solution: self-driving car. Don't let people drive in 3 dimensions. Let someone else do it. Oh, I'm getting like my armor taken away. All 3 bits of it now. Okay, I'm alive. I'm just gonna do some no-scopes in that general direction. And then, I guess, try and deal with something. Oh, I don't know. I'm in a bad place right now. I don't know this map at all, so I don't know where's safe for me to hang around. I guess I should find that pretty darn soon. I'm watching this in school right now. Every now and then someone says that. And a part of me is like, wow, thank you. And the other part of me is like, 1, that's interesting that you're in school. 2, I mean, maybe you should. Maybe you should. I'm not sure. But do a 360 no scope. Just for you, Panda Man 07. Oh, headshot. No, using snipers is actually really fun in this, like, because you get to live that quick scoping fantasy without ruining other people's games. Or even if you, okay, or better, you get to live that quick scoping fantasy without any of the downsides. Oh, because it was foggy, I didn't see like a whole second pathway up here. Leads to the MP40. Yep. And everyone knows this is the best weapon in the game. Or at least it was. I've never actually spent too much time betting this game. I'd be willing to bet they nerfed it because everyone expects it to be so good. That would be my assumption at least. I've got to get more leap in this. Or did I? No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, let's look at like a look at Back to the Future. Yeah, like, yeah, I think we're in the year of Back to the Future now, right? And we don't even have floating skateboards. Actually, you know what? Speaking of floating skateboards, I've been considering for a while now getting an electric skateboard. Because the only hassle in my life is the 20 minutes it takes me to, like, go to McDonald's or to my local train station. Like, everything else, perfectly walkable. And even 20 minutes, it's walkable. Like, I can do it. It's just, like, a part of me is like, I don't really want to. So I was thinking an electric skateboard would encourage me to do those things more. I mean, it also makes me just inherently lazy, but let's not think about that one too much. Oh god, we gotta open the door. Now. But yeah, I was thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful to have an electric skateboard? So chat, you need to, but like, apparently they've got like, you know, there's a YouTuber connotation of like, oh yeah, every YouTuber buys that because they want to be like Casey Neistat. Do you reckon I could get away with it? Or do you reckon it's just like, oh yeah, you're clearly trying to be one of those vlog-style YouTubers? Because to this day, I still, scarred into my mind, I have the picture of people who drive, what are they called? Like, they're like Segways without the handles. They call them hoverboards. Despite the fact that, you know, okay, wait, actually. Oh, radio parts. That's something. Can we all quickly agree that those, like, what even were they like? Those 2-wheeled things? People called them hoverboards. They were neither hovering nor really a board. I think that's actually an example of good marketing. Like, just repurpose a word of something people really want and make it mean your thing. Like, you know what? People really want this aquatic update, and would you believe it that my new merch line is called Aquatic Update via the aquaticupdate.com, and it just leads you to get like one of these Toy Cat shirts. I'd say that I'm wearing right now, but I'm actually wearing an MPVP shirt right now. If you want to see it, actually. But no, I think I was gonna. I guess I can't really show it, can I? Back to what I was saying, though. Yeah, can we agree they're terrible? Get the hoverboard. No, it's not a hoverboard. They're not called hoverboards. We need to. Also, wait. It says where the power is, in the artillery bunker. Let's find the artillery bunker. That can't be too hard. Oh, this looks like it requires power too. It's like an elevator. Interesting. Okay, let's put something in there. Oh, the zombie spawn behind me. Oh, it's one of these rounds. That's good. Okay, let's just run away from the zombies then. And try and find this artillery bunker. Because I could have sworn I'd turned on the power, but I guess maybe there's multiple powers like in those other maps. I mean, it's not unheard of. Oh, I didn't get the instant kill. Okay, should be good now. Mostly dead. This looks like artillery. I mean, that's a boat. It's an upturned boat. Actually, is it upturned or am I upturned? You gotta ask these questions, or you won't know the truth about the world. That's okay. That's a bit weird. That's a button, requires power. So this isn't the artillery bunker, or it would say located here, because I've already turned on some power. Let's go find that actually. I'm wearing a Toy Cat shirt right now. So you're a better example of merch like that. So it like one of us in the live stream chat is wearing a Toy Cat shirt. Yeah. But no, I think that's like genius marketing. Because imagine if everyone was like, oh yeah, Aquatic Update. That's just Toy Cat's merch line. And then suddenly you realize that, you know, I have always wanted this Aquatic Update, and I can buy it now for just $20. Oh, Chrissy's wearing one too. See, there we go. We got that Toy Cat solidarity going on here. It's my favorite thing to see. How do you go to the Toy Cat store? It's actually at shirts.toycat.com. Wait, shirts.ibxtoycat.com. One sec. My phone is... Oh, okay, this is the most infuriating thing in the world. So there's an app called Hangouts, right? Google Hangouts. And for some reason, I don't understand why this is. By default, anyone can call you if they know your email address. So I turn off all the settings for never let anyone call. People can direct call my phone just by having this thing. And for some reason, people are like, oh yeah, you know who I would like to call right now? Toy Cat. I reckon he'd be up for a call for a stranger, even though it's literally 2 a.m. And Google Hangouts is like, you know, let's give that notification. He's getting a call. This is wildly important. And it's oh, this is artillery, and that must be a bunker. And then some people, this is the crazy thing, will continue. I need to actually I'm gonna just turn my phone off. But then it's so all my main emails have that turned off, and someone's like, you know, I'm gonna search for the vaguest Toy Cat email possible, just in case he doesn't have them turned on there, and it's crazy. Every now and then I think I go a little bit crazy from YouTube. I think anyone on YouTube to begin with is some degree of mentally not all there. That just has to be true. Also, oh wait, this thing in the top right that tells me where I am. So this is the beach passage. Oh, we still got the zombies on our tail. So we just wait till it says artillery bunker, because this is bluffs. This is this is bunkers. So one of these is an artillery bunker. That's an overlook. I mean, we could buy it anyway. Should I buy it anyway? Bunker 1. Can't buy that because it requires artillery bunker. Can I buy any of these doors? Because this is bunker 3. Is artillery bunker even named? Or is it just bunker 2? You don't... Oh, is that increased weapon damage? I think I'd quite like that. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... Now we're going to run back up. We're going to do a little loop. We're going to trick the zombie. And we're going to do this. Why call Toy Cat and Hangouts when you can join the sponsor Discord? I just don't understand who... Some people go so far out of their way to do something that I've stated before. It's okay, would you even do that to a friend that you knew closely? Would you track down their email secretly and be well, I mean, you know, they really love a call from me at this time of the evening? You wouldn't do that to a close friend, but some people do it to a stranger on the internet. And that's when a part of my brain snaps and is Does anyone understand anything? Is there any logic left in the world? Or are we all just like, transient... Oh, there's the power. I did it! I did it! I did it, yeah. So there's probably a third power, or a fourth power, or multiple powers. But the fact we're doing it now is pretty good. Also, that LAN cable thing's coming up all the time. Again, problem for streams. Uninstall Hangouts. Because it's a Google product, you literally cannot uninstall it. There is an app on your phone. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Like, I don't willingly have... Like, do I want to hang out with people? Do I strike you as that type of person? But yeah, no, the fact that, like, some people would do something they wouldn't ever do for any, like, no matter how close the friend. They'll track down someone's address if they're an internet stranger to try and invade them at hours of the day that are kind of off them. And it's like, I mean, even if you think we are the closest of internet friends, then you should know that this is something I would not be on board with. Also, apparently we're taking a minecart ride. Oh, this is cool. See, is this Minecraft inspiring life or life inspiring Minecraft? Oh god, we need to like watch out for that stuff. Oh, there was a war weapon over there. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we took a minecart ride. I mean, it was kind of weird that it was cutscene based, but that was actually surprisingly cool. Okay, so I'm assuming if we do 3 minecart rides, we'll unlock a pack-a-punch. See, that's what I've been taught is the system. Wait, what happens if I press it now? Oh, you can ride back up too. I mean, it doesn't make any sense that you can ride a minecart uphill. These rails are not powered, I think you'll find. Why do people do that though? It's so strange. But that's why I'm saying, like, a part of me, like, snaps a little when that happens. Like, why? Because, I mean, I think a key part of being a human is being able to empathize with everything anyone else does. Like, I've never understood people who are immediately like, let's kill that guy. Because it's like, I mean, you should try and work out how someone got into the situation where they did insert terrible thing. And at least understand it or something. But some people are like, no, they're just clearly a demon. Or something like that. And, oh. But there's some things like that where it's like, I can't even begin to understand where someone thinks they're coming from. Don't even, like, there's not even a... Oh gosh. Does that kind of creepy stuff often happen? It happens a lot more than you might think, yeah. And I guess it's one of those things where, like, you don't spot the 99% of the... It's called, like... I forget which bias it is, but there's a bias in your head towards the more significant event. So, like, when you're in traffic, for instance, you always remember the times that you, like, just missed the green light and it goes red, but you never remember the times that you just get the green light, because that's not so exciting. That's the big example of it. But it's the same thing with me. Maybe because, like, I don't remember the 99% of my life where people aren't doing creepy stuff. I don't know. It's weird. This is like the roller coaster in Zombies in Spaceland. I never actually played too much Zombies in Spaceland. Like, even getting the Pack-a-Punch unlocked, I would just be like, oh, let's play online and let other people do that, and then we'll hope for the best. Like, I think the game should always tell you how to do the basic, like, essential zombie stuff, or at least guide you. Like this map did. Like, oh yeah, go there, do that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, I might have just used up all my armor. Because apparently that fall took damage too. Kind of odd. But that gives me opportunities to buy some more. It's all good. It's all good. So anyway, let's go off the topic of whatever I was saying before. Because again, I think it's... I think there are probably some number of people that are like into the fact that it's like weird and out there. Like, yeah, that's what I'm going for. Oh man. Okay, no, there's me, senpai. Yeah, that sort of stuff. Maybe, oh man. Okay, we're alive. We're good. I think this is the room you want to be going around if you want to get like good stuff going on. Like, it just seems logical. It just seems logical. So we're in round 12, by the way. That counts for something. Yeah, we're gonna deal with these big guys. Yeah, I think it's called recency bias. I think it's called something like that. If not install it, you can disable it and turn off notifications. Yeah. Oh, I think you can turn on. Oh yeah, you can turn on notifications for entire apps now. I didn't know about that for the longest time. Because like some apps, it used to be that you have to turn off apps notifications from inside the app, and some apps would make it really tricky. They'd be like, oh yeah, you can turn off notifications, but you have to click every single event individually. So there's 600 different tick boxes, and they'd be like, sure, just keep sending them to me, and then one day I'll rage uninstall. But yeah, turning off notifications is a good idea. But it doesn't. No, wait. The thing about Google Hangouts is it literally absorbs your entire phone. It's like receiving a phone call. So like, again, it goes through your do not disturb functions if you set it up that way. I don't know. I think the interesting. Oh, this open. Oh no, this is just an area I've been already. So do I want to? Oh, I've already been down that minecart. We have to go look for another minecart, I guess. Or maybe that's the entire map. It just seems like there's more to this. So we'll run around here. We'll shoot behind us every now and then. Like, that seems worthwhile. Oh, the ammo on this is like... Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Lost an armor point to that. Oh no, this just leads back to here. Okay. Oh, there's fog again. That's a good thing, I think. Okay, we got this. So we're just going to run all the way around the map. No, I remember there was definitely like a door to Bunker 1 or something like that. A door did exist. Oh, you can fire the cannon.
Auto shells. It needs reloading.
Oh, you can put shells in the cannon and fire that. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, I guess we could use the fog to our advantage. Oh, this is where the ammo is for this. That's very useful to know. So I can't see anything, but I just got attacked by a zombie. Oh, there's a monster in the. Oh, what the heck is this thing? What was that? Is there a fog monster? Okay, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh! Okay, so he's gonna get me down. What the heck? He's not even going after me. He's just like, he's having fun enjoying the chaos. I think. Nope, that's not him. So we're gonna look around distinctly for him next time. Like I'm looking carefully for this. Oh, there he is! Oh my! What is this? What is that guy? Okay, we can take out these guys. Okay, there's only one of them. Well, there was a second one. I have no idea what just happened, but I'm like deeply afraid still. Like what was that? So, oh, there was a minecart at the start here. Or like a thing that looked like it. Yeah, it's a minecart. So if we go on all the minecarts, something good will no doubt happen. That is how the world works, in my experience. So again, we do all our magic on the beach. Get some double jolts, apparently. Do a bunch of shooting. Get all the points. Wait, how do we do this? Oh no, the minecart's not hit. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. It's just over. Oh my gosh, it's over again. Oh man. Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive. It's somehow keeping up. Yeah, I did it. I did it. I survived that. I really wasn't expecting to, but I did. Wave complete. And now the minecart is on its way. The fog randomly comes. Yeah, the fog is pretty crazy. It's been a while since I've experienced fog in the real world. It really has been. Oh, I had an MP40 the whole time. I didn't have to wait to reload. Glad to see you're still playing Call of Duty. I think, like many people, I've come to the realization that this is probably one of the last Call of Duties I'll play. I think deciding what games to play, like going forwards in 2018, is going to be like the trickiest of things. Because you have no idea like what's worth your time and what's just trying to, what you have to pay for just to get more time out of you. So I think I'll play the rest of the DLCs because I get them anyway. And I'm having fun with this map. But I don't play the multiplayer anymore. And you can slowly see, oh, electrician. And you can slowly see like not the fun, the stuff fade out of this one. The interest, I guess. Like, it seems enough people are having that same feeling, because you can see how every zombies map has a slightly lower amount of excitement than the one before. That's my experience of it. I mean, correct me if you disagree. So my goal is just pick up any weapon. Okay, I just needed to do that. I somehow got a sniper, which is the most useless thing for this situation. I'm just going to run through here, somehow stay alive. Try and avoid them. And I guess we'll use this like it's an assault rifle. That just happens to have a scope. Like, that's fine. As long as we go for headshots. It seems to function. We're trapped between two big dudes. Not my favorite place to be, but being honest with you. So we could go for the head a bunch of times, but that just makes them angry, it seems. Yeah, but making them angry was not a good thing. Cannot recommend that. Okay, so we'll do some more headshots, just one by one, pick them off. And then we'll get the big dudes when we have time. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I think I need to get a consistent strategy going soon, because we're on 14. And like, this shouldn't be where things get this hard. But yeah, it still is the place where it's gotten this hard. Which signifies something is wrong.
It's a weapon station. Like the one
Yeah, I think I'll train the bar for the Thompson, and then run around this place for a bit, maybe? I mean, it's the best idea I've got so far. I mean, having a one-shot headshot weapon is actually surprisingly useful at this point. Like, we can take out entire hordes if we're, like, precise with our shots. All we have to do is get a few well-aimed headshots, try and go through the bodies if we can, and then we're in a good place. So we'll leave one zombie alive so we can take out that big dude, actually. Because I've got high power ammo anyway. Oh wow, one headshot him too. So I've got two more. Oh god, I'm almost dead. Without the big dudes chasing me. Oh no, I just took out another one. They're that easy to kill. Oh, this weapon is that powerful, I guess is the... Okay, all gone. Easy. So I think snipers, they must have buffed them, or maybe that's just a really good sniper. I've never used the carabin too seriously before, which is surprising actually. I've got a propeller trap here. Presumably the propellers kill all the zombies. And then if I call the minecart here, I'll be able to escape in a pinch. I don't know where it will take me. I guess the two separate destinations. Oh my god, that was a one-shot headshot too. Oh, it's one of these types of rounds. Okay. That requires a different approach. So that means we can keep our bar for a bit longer though. We're going to get max ammo at the end of this. Just run around, shoot them in the head, one by one. Make sure we get those headshots for points, if we can at least. And then finish this guy up. Easy. That was pretty good actually. Oh, and we got double max ammo for some reason. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? So, if only mine shafts were that realistic in Minecraft. I don't know, I'd be a little bit terrified if you went to an abandoned mine shaft and there's exploding zombies, and I think you'd traumatize a few people. What's your favorite COD? My favorite COD for multiplayer was probably Black Ops. My favorite for zombies was probably... Actually, you know what? Black Ops 2. Black Ops as well. Not Black Ops 2, that's a confusing way to say your favorite Call of Duty. Although, Modern Warfare 2 actually was probably a favorite of mine. Black Ops 1, favorite multiplayer. Just because there was so much insanity in Modern Warfare 2. And it was my first time, like, with the leveling system. So I appreciated it that much more, you know? Okay, so we have to be real careful about this. But we found ourselves a repeatable technique. Which is all you really want in this game. Something you can reliably do. And not die. And if you'd believe it, I'm hopefully not going to die. Yeah, nailed it. So, two salty people. I didn't see any salty people in the chat, but it happens every now and then, actually. For a whole bunch of reasons, I guess. I think being a YouTuber, some people assume that you assume you're like this godlike figure. The truth is most YouTubers are people. Some YouTubers turn into jokes, and maybe that's the reason people paint everyone that way. But I guess you can stereotype any group of people that way, and it doesn't make it any more right to do so. Okay, all in the head. Okay, yeah, so it takes one clip of this to the head to kill one of those big guys, and then the wave's done and over. Well, that's pretty good to know, actually, isn't it? Yeah, nice. So now we've got all the points in the world we need, like 16,000. We could go open up the map if we needed to. I just don't know where we open it up. Maybe it is all open up already, and we're just missing something. This is presumably something sort of the Pack-a-Punch. Like, it's really, really gross to look at. So I'm trying not to. It's like, what even is that? But, whatever. Whatever. Oh gosh, jump scares, alive and well. Oh, and there's something here I haven't even properly looked at. Shoot them all in the head again. They can't eat you if you make them dead. Shoot the zombies. Shoot the zombies, eh? So, Kat, what games have you been playing recently, says Mr. Happy? Because I've been in airports a bunch, I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. Like, I know it's a game about farming, which is a bit of a weird one. You know, it's got a stigma to farming games. Like, both Farming Simulator and Farmville. Both not highly recommended games. But Stardew Valley is surprisingly good stuff. Ever played WW2? I wouldn't say it was my favorite Call of Duty if I hadn't played it. Zippy the Fish. I mean, maybe I would. Maybe I'm not, maybe there are some people. Maybe there is a person out there that would say something like that. But I don't think there are many people that would. Like, you know, my favorite game is one I haven't played, but I swear it's probably quite good. Like, I mean, it has to be, right? Otherwise, why would other people say good things about it? I mean, it could be true. So, Kat, it's crazy how only 10 years ago the Great Year Recession happened. Is it really called the Great Recession? That's kind of like a cheese-out name. Because, like, we've had, like, depressions in our time. Whereas a recession was like, oh yeah, technically speaking, the economy contracted by some fraction of a percent for, I think it's only 3 quarters in a row, or 2 quarters in a row. And it's like, I mean, maybe because I was young, I wasn't in the job market or anything when that happened. I mean, but to me, it's like, you know, that was kind of weak source as far as recessions go, or as far as like bad events in time goes. It's kind of the thing. Stardew Valley is my favorite indie game ever. Yeah, it's really good stuff. Like I don't even know why I like it. There's a lot of things I don't like about it, but it's not addicting. It's enticing. Can I just knife this? Okay, you can't break it with your shovel. Yeah, I guess it's not shoveling. I mean, I guess it's knifing and shoveling. I should go buy some perks, shouldn't I? Yeah, I guess so. Now that would be a good idea. Okay, we should have to not die and manage to get back to that thing. A lot easier said than done. Okay, it's really essential I get around there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This would really help me out. Okay, that's good. So wait till they get really close. Headshots. All the headshots in the world. Big guys here. Hello, friend. Oh gosh. Okay, we tore him apart. You kind of wrecked me a bit, I'll be honest. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, I hit him again. Not good. Oh man, he sliced up the last bit of my arm right there. But I sliced him up at least. And all it cost was all my armor. And I think they respawn faster when you kill them. There we go. Okay, that's good stuff. So we're gonna go buy some more perks or something. I'm not sure which perks. And then we're gonna do this. Stardew Valley on Switch. Yeah, I would say Switch is the best platform. Because, I think any game that's on Switch and other platforms, assuming it's not demanding. So if you could play, for instance, Fortnite on Switch, which you... Actually, not Fortnite, bad example. If you play... I don't know. I don't know what a good example is, but any game that's on Switch that's not highly demanding, you really should get. Sorry, any game that is on Switch that's not highly demanding, you should totally get on the Switch, because it's the same as every other console, but it's portable. Like, I'm glad Nintendo made an entrance into this generation with a portable console, so it kind of ups the ante, gives you another option. Like, before you always had, like, oh yeah, you can play on your Windows PC, or you can play there or there. Oh, we got lots of angry. I guess the zombies can see in the smoke now. Oh, we're down. It's not looking good. Oh, no, I need to... Come on. Get me up in time. Get me up in time. Big thank you, Banana Love. No! Okay. I missed my Jack in the Box. Big thank you, Brianna Loves Soccer, for the Canadian $2 super chat. Have a great day. Thank you very much. You can tell they're Canadian from their kind message. I mean, also the Canadian dollars. That's what CA2... Oh, I'm dead. I will have a great day, besides the thing there. But yeah, that was pretty good. Wave 18 on my first go. I don't actually know how that does stack up anymore. Like, I don't know. I feel like these games are harder to do high rounds on, right, than previous ones. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe I'm not. But that was absurdly fun, actually. We got 508 kills. 470 of those kills were headshots. So, had a headshot problem. And besides my internet cable permanently going in and out, I had a lot of fun with that. And I think, given that I have the DLC anyway, I think at some point I'll try some multiplayer. Like, play like a couple of rounds of it. Again, the supply box thing is just way too heavy this year. So I'm mostly kind of just avoiding the whole thing. And, but I've gone over that a billion times. I'll go over it a billion times again. And I think at some point, like, everyone just has to be like, you know what, do your own thing. So, thank you very much for watching today's live stream. You can see, like, every game I've ever streamed on here. Like, oh, these are the games I stream the most. But, thank you very much for watching today's live stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who super chatted. Thank you to everyone who stick around, saw the 18 rounds of joy. 18 rounds of joy sounds dodgy. 18 rounds of fun. And, I guess I'll see you all next time on Thursday for some other stream. So, see you there. Bye.